What's happening, people? Welcome to another edition of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Longhorn the Comedian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday, 8 o'clock. I'm here, you're here. I think we're here. Well, I'm here. So I hope you guys are here. Come on in, have a seat. Let's chat for a minute, man. Let's chat for a minute. I guess give folks a couple of minutes to get on in. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do the show tonight because, hey, Charlotte, there you are. I was wondering if I was going to be able to do the show tonight because my internet was acting up. Literally just came back up 13 minutes ago. So I guess what's meant to be is meant to be. And here I am because it's meant to be. So I thank y'all for popping in, checking in. I honestly did not have a topic for tonight. That's why I put it on my Facebook page. Hey, can y'all give me some ideas? Say something, tell me something, let me know what you think. James, he gave me an idea. I appreciate that. What's up, James? Good to see you, bro. So make sure you hit like, hit love. Let me know that you're here. Greatly appreciate that. That's how we increase our ratings, if there were actually ratings. So tonight we're going to do it with no backdrop. Hey, what's up, Annette? Good to see you. Sorry about the horse. Hope the horse is doing better. I saw you spent the night somewhere. But it's been a good week, been an outstanding week. Thank y'all. Thank everybody that showed me love this week. Yes, it was my birthday, and Longhorn turned 55. Yeah, I know, James. I know. Don't even say it. Charlotte, you bet not say it. I know. You got kids older than me. Fine. But 55. So I made it, and I'm very happy about it. It's been a great week. Wife took me out for crab legs, king crab legs. Yeah, that was an adventure right there. I'm gonna tell you this about king crab legs. They're dangerous. Yes, they're dangerous. They're delicious, but they're dangerous. I still got poke marks in my fingers from trying to grab them and crack them. So, but it was awesome. And I put up a picture of a Mercedes S550. I did not buy that car, but I wanted to drive one for my birthday. So we drove one for my birthday. So that was kind of cool too. And it's just been great. I'm just happy to be alive, even though the Cowboys lost. But the Chiefs won. So no, yeah, Cowboys lost, Chiefs won, and the Saints lost by 2 points. Hey, James, man, I got yours. They were very good. What's up, Booty? Say happy birthday, Mr. Senior. Hey, man, I got a gold AARP card. I've been getting that discount for a minute. So, yeah, it ain't new, bro. I appreciate it, but thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Annette says the horse is coming home. Happy Veterans Day to you too. In case y'all didn't know, Annette is a vet also. So thank you for your service, Annette. And y'all know James is a vet. He's I was gonna say World War II. He'll kick my ass. He's a Vietnam vet. So thank you, James, for your service. I'm wearing my there you go. It says salute to service. So I'm rocking my hoodie for for Veterans Day. So, oh man, so it's been great. It's been great. I guess you guys read on my page about the little run-in I had at the show. Not a big deal. I apologized, and he's still a friend. The comic is still a friend. I'm still very, very proud of him. Hey, Kathy, happy Veterans Day to you too. I know she's a vet, so thank you very much for that. But anyway, so we got Veterans Day coming up, man. Don't forget, buy a vet a beer, buy him a drink, buy him dinner, give him a hug. Ladies, do something special for a vet, or men, do something special for a vet. Female vets. Yeah, ain't no me too, you too, weak. No, ain't nothing. Okay. So you understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just happy to be alive, y'all. I really am. Family's good. I hope you guys are all good. Hey, Tammy, thank you very much. Appreciate that from the heart. We do. Yes, we do. I put up a post that I had wrote 3 years ago. I was doing a show in Miami, Oklahoma, where I met a kind gentleman, and I was able to thank him with a thank you package. And matter of fact, in case y'all don't know what my thank you package looked like, what it is this thank you card right here. I actually wrote that. And there's some pretty words on the inside that I actually wrote and some pictures I stole. And there's a thank you. There's a dog tag that says, "Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You are appreciated." And we've awarded this to over 23,000 veterans worldwide. So if you'd like one, let me know. Shoot me an email. I send them out free of charge. I don't collect addresses or emails or anything like that. I just send them out free of charge to people. And we've been fortunate to thank over 23,000 veterans worldwide. And part of that, Charlotte, who's always on the show, she's been a very intricate part of that. She makes these lap robes that we give to veterans. We try to give them to disabled veterans. She's made almost 100 of these things, if not more. So love her to death for that. I mean, not that. Love her to life for that. So, all right. So we got all that going on. Tammy, it really is a blessing. Yeah, I got to tell you about Tammy. I was on her show. She had a radio show. She's a minister, so I appreciate her being here. So she's a new face on the show. Y'all show some love, throw some thumbs up. Let her know that that you appreciate her being here. Hit some likes, hit some loves. I appreciate y'all. So daylight savings time happened. Yeah, that happened. Did you guys anybody miss church and blame it on the daylight savings time? Yeah. I haven't been to church since I haven't paid for those Bibles that caught fire the last time I was there. So I haven't been in a while. So, all right, stop that. I'm being silly. Go get into the message today. I gotta show y'all this though. My niece, love. Well, I call her my niece. She's my cousin. Yeah, she wore that shirt to work right there. Yeah, they asked her if she wanted to come in on Saturday, and that was her response. I love that girl. She's silly as hell. So, all right, let's get to the message, man. The message is a retrospective. Yeah, what if? And I guess it tends to happen to us. I mean, I know I did it this week, my birthday and everything, and kids, going out. My kids have all moved away, and so you get on with life and you start thinking about things and you think about what would you have done different? What should you be doing? What if you didn't do this? If you didn't do that? And if is a big word because if my auntie had a penis, she'd be my uncle. So let that sink in. But if is a very, 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 very big word. So what if? What if you did something different? What if? Yeah, and how would your life change? And I thought about that. I've been thinking about it all week. I've been down here in my basement, and people think I'm just down here playing video games. Well, I am, but I'm also thinking. But I just started thinking about different things that happened in my life. And James, he asked an interesting question. How do you tell people? Let me get his question up here on the screen here. James said, because I said I needed some. I didn't have any. Didn't have a topic, and James put up a very interesting question. He said, "Oh, I can't find it." But anyway, hey, Miss Johnson, good to see you. Family. What if you could tell your family how you really feel about what it is that you're doing? I'm gonna paraphrase it. And I had that situation. I had an auntie tell me that I should stop doing comedy because I was too old to be running up and down the highway by myself, driving hundreds of miles by myself, and I should let it go. Well, what if I would have done that? That was 10, 12 years ago. Well, here's one for you. I wouldn't have met you. Any of y'all. I would not have met you. I would not be able to say, this is my friend, this is my buddy, these are people who care about me. If I would have took her advice and said, you know what, you're right. I shouldn't do this. What if you didn't marry that person that your family told you not to marry because they felt a certain kind of way about them? Then you probably wouldn't have the beautiful children that you have in your life. You ever thought about that? Yeah. What if you didn't enlist in the military? Would you be where you're at today? Wow. So that what if thing just really makes you think for a second. It does. What if? And I didn't do a backdrop tonight because for a reason, because you guys have seen my wall before. And I look at this every day. And I stop and think about what if I would have done a number of things different than a lot of the stuff that's sitting here that's behind me. would not have happened. So I started looking around because I always looking around for something, you know. And I had some questions. And one of those questions I wanted to ask you was, where did it go? What if you actually did that one thing in life that you really wanted to do? How would your life be different? Now, you ain't got to tell me. You could type it in or you can just think about it. But what if you could do that one thing that you knew you weren't going to fail at? What would that have been? And how would it have changed your life? You know, stop and think about that. That's kind of deep, ain't it? Well, James, you say it's easy to stand up to strangers, but it takes so much more to stand up to family. It does. And some of y'all that know me say, I know I'm kind of a pushover when it comes to my family. If my family calls me and says, "Hey, this, that, or the other, or I need this, or maybe you shouldn't do that," then I'm there. But one thing I quit doing comedy for 10 years because of how my family felt. My first wife, to be exact. And my second wife is the one who got me back into it. But my point is, where would I be if I wouldn't have took that 10-year break? But what would I have lost? What would I have gained? What would I have accomplished if I would have just said, nah, I'm going against how you feel. But it is hard to stand up to family, my friend. Annette said, she would have finished her military career. I have those regrets as well. I do regret that I did not actually do 30. That's what I really wanted to do. I have my regrets for that. But stop and think about it. What if I would have? I probably wouldn't have met any of y'all. I probably wouldn't have my children. I wouldn't have my grandchildren. So that interest, it causes you to do that retrospective, that introspective, just makes you stop and just look back at your life and go, man, that if word is a big word. What if I didn't do this? What if I didn't do that? What is the one job that you would do even if you weren't paid for it? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about doing that? Stepping out and doing something that you just love and not being paid for? You know, it's just a lot. And James said an injury stopped his 30 years. I get that. I got hurt too. Kathy says she would fly. But Kathy is a licensed pilot. Actually, she's a flight instructor. I'm very proud of her. She came out and did some time on a show with me in Centralia, Illinois. But I've been knowing Kathy for years, and I thank you, Kathy. But have you ever stopped and think that maybe, just maybe, what is the one thing that you, let's ask you this. What was the one thing that you would change if you could in your life? What would you go back? Would you live your life the same way you have lived it? Or would you go back and change something? What if you could? Yeah. And I've thought about that. And I don't think there's anything I would have changed. There's a lot of things I wish I would have done, but I don't think I would have changed it because I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And I'm not saying I'm sitting on top of the world, but I can sure see it from here because I love my life. I love my family. I actually love the day job that I have. I love being a comedian. True enough, do I wish that my comedy paid for my lifestyle? Sure. Yeah. But I made a choice. And that choice was to be a part of my children's lives, to watch them grow, to be there for them, to run my son's first touchdown with him, to watch my daughter as a cheerleader, to there's a number of things that I chose to do, to see my grandson being born, granddaughter being born, to be here. So if I would have did my 30 years in the military, I wouldn't have been here for none of that. You know, yeah. So, one question I've always wondered about, and maybe y'all can answer it. Can you cry underwater? Hmm? Can you? Okay. Just leave me a comment in the box. Vincent, you're right. It's all about choices. And I'll come to the conclusion of that. The choices that we made are the choices that we made. We can't go back and change them. Good, bad, or indifferent. I've made some bad choices. I made some choices so bad, God looked at me and said, really? Damn, really? That's what you're going to do? But I made them, you know. And you can't go back and change them. You really can't. So you have to live with them. But man, sometimes you just got to wonder, what if? And you look at where you're at and you look at, and honestly, I would recommend celebrating those accomplishments because you didn't get there by yourself. You didn't get there because you made all the right decisions. And what that does is it allows you to reach back and share some of that information with somebody else that may need it coming along. You know. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate that. I do. Lessons of life, man. See, I know some of us on there are over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70, and we've lived a lot of life. And we have those moments where we're sitting alone in the dark and we just thinking, what if I married somebody different? What if I didn't do this job? What if I would have did that job? Where would I be? So I've been doing a lot of that. And honestly, I think it's great because you can look back and you can laugh, you can cry, you can rethink things. Vincent say, what's really going on? I don't know, Vincent. I really don't know what's really going on. This could be we could be living in a computer simulation for all I know. You know. So, wow. Charlotte is good. Man, you guys, I wish you guys could meet Charlotte. She is an awesome, awesome lady. Any of you guys, some of you guys probably seen the joke. Okay, so I met Charlotte at a show. I'm doing this joke. You guys have seen me do it. The joke about grandmas on walkers. Is Charlotte just? I didn't even notice her. I did not even notice she was there on the walker. Because she was sitting down. And at the end of the show, she comes walking up to me on the walker. I could not do nothing but laugh my ass off. And we've been buddies ever since. So, James, that's a deep, deep. Yeah, Vincent, you're right. Reflections of life. And James, that's a deep question right there. Because I know you're a Vietnam vet, and you say, "What if I had not come home?" Man, that's out there. Yeah. Um. Yeah, Vincent, I remember meeting you. When you gonna have me back again? Huh? When you gonna do that again? Vincent say, faith is the key. I met you at our venue in Kansas City. I do remember it. And then whenever I'm up in Kansas City, I'm over that way. I know the general area. I'm like, I know his spot is around here somewhere. But hey, Terry, good to see you, man. So again, oh, I'm sorry to hear you sold your bar. But like I say, it's reflections of life, reflecting back, looking back, going, what if? What if I would have did? What would I have done different? If I would have stayed in the military, I would have met my wife. Yeah, I wouldn't have. And you guys know how crazy I am about her. There's a lot of friends and people in my life that I would not have known. Seriously. So let's see. Charlotte says, if you can't laugh about life, you're going to have a sad life. That is very, very true. And I laugh at myself on a regular basis. Y'all ought to see some of the stupid shit I do around here or some of the jokes that I write that, yeah. Um, yeah. So Anyway, that was what was on my brain today, retrospective. And I celebrate, I was told 55 wasn't a big birthday. I get that. I know 50, 60. Then once you hit 60, it's 65, then 70, then 75, then 80, then 85. I get that. But I guess I really looked at it as a big deal because stop and think about it, especially through COVID. How many people didn't make it? I was looking for a gentleman who used to regularly respond to stuff on my Facebook page, and he's a comedian out of Tulsa. His name is David Short. And I said, and every from time to time, if I don't hear from people, I'll go and I'll look and see where they at. And he died. He's younger than me. He died from COVID back in July. So I'm a little bummed out about it. Yeah, I'm a little bummed out about it because he was a young man. So as I say, what if, you know? Yeah, double nickels there, Orlando. There's another vet. Thank you for your service, Orlando. Vincent, happy birthday to you on Monday, man. Um, Orlando, I call Orlando a brother because me and that man, we went through some stuff, but we still friends to this day. And his not only is he a vet, both his daughters are vets. So again, that what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. That's what I got. So unless y'all got something else for me that's gonna pop up in the comment box, I think I'm about to go. And I'm just happy. I am. I'm ecstatic. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy that my children are healthy, grandchildren are healthy. And I stopped the one if, what if I didn't have them? I don't think I'd be a very happy man. Because I can tell you one thing that a lot of people don't know. My kids probably saved my life on more than one occasion. Yeah, they did. Yeah. And there's other family members that have helped save my life also, and they don't even know it. But anyway, that's what I got. So with that, y'all know I love you. God loves you. I know I love you. I appreciate each and every one. All my veterans, happy Veterans Day to y'all. Hope you get a nice big steak, or if you're a vegetarian, a nice big salad, or whatever it is that you eat. I hope that it's everything that you need it to be. Actually, to me, Veterans Day is every day. Vincent, again, happy birthday to you. Like I say, celebrate like I celebrate, because honestly, every year is a big deal to me, man. Because according to my mama, she said I was gonna get killed by a woman by the time I was age 30 because I was a womanizer. So, mama, you was wrong on that one. I'm still here. So I celebrate every year because honestly, every year is a blessing for me. And every time y'all tune into my show is a blessing as well. So God loves you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Respect yourselves. Love them kids. Respect our vets. I'm going to say it again. Respect our vets. And I'll see you next time. This has been Longhorn the Comedian. Messages in the Madness. God bless y'all. $2.